Good morning everyone! I am getting ready for work and I thought I would try a new blush. I love the Dior Rosy Glow. I was using it every day for I would say over a month and I didn't get bored of it and I didn't even make a dent in it. Today I'm going to be giving Benefit's Hervana a try. I've had this for a really long time and I don't think I've ever dipped into it. I'm just gonna use the little brush that it comes with. This morning I woke up super early. I actually have to leave for work at 7:30 instead of 8. So I ended up waking up at 5:25, even before my alarm went off. So you can't really see it on camera, but it is producing a really nice blush in real life, so that's pretty. I like this. And I do like using the Benefit brushes. I actually kept the brush from my Hoola bronzer. I'm going to be using it to contour, although I haven't been contouring lately. Okay, so again, I don't really think you can see it that well because of the lighting, but quite subtle but pretty. Like it. I definitely needed to put more of it on than the Rosy Glow. The Rosy Glow is kind of like one swipe and it's done, but this one I put on a bit more, which is okay because then I feel like I'm using it up faster. Now I'm just putting on this Dior all over bronzer. It is a shimmer product, but I find the shimmer really subtle. Hubby and I placed an order at Walmart the other day, and of course Lulu wants to see what I'm up to. Okay. They gave us this huge bag of free stuff with our order. It's all junk food, so while I was happy, I was also a little bit like, oh, why junk food? I love all of these things. And Lulu is staring at me. I think she knows that there's something different about me. And you guys can probably hear now. But anyway, so there's a bottle of water, so that's not bad. We can definitely use that. There are two types of chips. These are Pringles and the other ones are their brand, the Great Value ones. Ketchup is actually my favorite flavor, so I was like, oh, why? Their Walmart Live Better magazine is in here, as well as these brown Rice Krispie squares. I love Rice Krispie squares. There's this chocolate bar, and last but not least, a box of cereal. So tons of stuff. I took a closer look at the freebies and there was this card included, so I have a feeling it's because I'm a new customer. I've never done online shopping at Walmart before. Very, very happy with the order, the prices, the delivery, and everything. So I am pretty sure that you can tell by that segment that something is different, and that is I got my Invisalign. So I am wearing them right now. I actually picked them up today at around 1:30, and that's when I put them in. It's coming up on 6:30, so I've been wearing them for 5 hours. They are very comfortable. I can speak pretty well if I speak slowly, but I do have a lisp, and my coworker was saying that he could hear my teeth kind of clicking together. That being said, he and my other coworker didn't notice them at all. I'm not really broadcasting that I got them, but I'm gonna see if people notice them. I'm also gonna see if my husband notices them when he comes home from the gym. So they fit very, very well. I have 2 sets of trays right now, and maybe I'll talk about my treatment plan and all of that in a little bit. Right now I'm just preparing dinner. We're just gonna have charcuterie, something super simple. I had a hard time taking out the trays at the orthodontist, so I'm gonna try again a little later and hopefully it will go more smoothly. I find my teeth don't really hurt or anything yet. I do feel that my tongue is rubbing up against the edge of the bottom tray, which is rather sharp, so I don't know if that's gonna irritate me a little bit later, but I'm getting used to them, and I'm glad I'm vlogging because it'll give me a chance to talk a little more and just practice speaking with them in my mouth, because I'm going to be with Invisalign for at least 1.5 to 2 years. Good morning everyone. It is Saturday, April the 1st, and I'm still getting used to talking with my aligners. Sometimes I have a really bad lisp. Usually when I try to enunciate more, I'll do little like lisps or whistles, so please excuse that. When I speak more normally and I don't try to enunciate, I don't really have a problem. So I wanted to just do a quick update because I finished a bunch of challenges as of yesterday. So the meditation challenge went pretty well. I don't know if I'm going to continue it. For example, today I have not meditated. I may want to go back to doing yoga every day because I find that the time that I spend doing yoga, I feel is benefiting me a little bit more than the time I spend meditating. And maybe I'm still not doing meditation correctly, but I did do the Take 10 on Headspace and I really enjoyed it. That being said, I'm not ready to subscribe. There are a lot of free meditation tools out there, so I'm going to kind of poke around and see what else I can find. April is going to be a challenge-free month, and I'm probably going to go challenge-free until next October, November. For me, the challenges are more of a fall-winter thing. Because I love spring and summer weather so much, I just want to go through the months without having any restrictions, so I'm not going to be doing any challenges until the fall. The other two challenges I did were the Eat at Home challenge and also the No Calories from Drinks challenge, and I did very well on those. So the No Calories from Drinks, I was pretty much 100%. I didn't have any alcohol, any milk, cream, sugar, honey, and the like with my tea or coffee. No pop, no iced tea, no coconut water, no bubble tea. So I did very well with that. With the Eat at Home challenge, I just had a couple of things. So I had a birthday cookie on March the 1st. I had lunch plans, which I told you guys about already, on March the 2nd. And then I had another birthday cookie sometime in the month, but towards the end. So those were the only times that I had prepared food without me preparing the food myself or a friend of mine or a family member and the like. The difference with this Eat at Home challenge was I didn't even partake in any of the company lunches. So sometimes we have lunch and learns or lunch meetings and we have food catered. When I did the Eat at Home challenge back in November, I didn't really want to make a big fuss, so I would just eat the catered food. This time I told my coworkers about it and I brought in my lunch, or I ate before the meeting, and I stuck with the challenge in that way. So I had a few misses, but overall I think I did better in March than I did in November. Invisalign update. It's only been a few days. It's only been, I think, 3 full days, but I'm already noticing differences in my daily routines. Having Invisalign has added a lot of dental hygiene to my routine. I'm the type of person, I don't really like flossing. I floss maybe a couple of times a week. My hygienist is always reminding me that I should floss more often, but I just can't get into the habit. Well, now I have gotten into the habit. So I floss 3 times a day now. I floss after each and every meal. That being said, I've been doing Eat at Home, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go once I go to a restaurant today, in fact. But I am gonna bring my toothbrush, my tooth powder, and my floss, and if I feel comfortable in the restaurant washroom, I'm gonna get to it and do my entire routine. So that is one major change. The other major change is, of course, the eating and drinking. So what I do is I prepare my breakfast or my lunch or my dinner in full. It's completely heated up, prepared, my salad's tossed in the dressing. Then I go and I take the aligners out, and then I eat, stuff my face basically in a very short period of time, and then I go, I brush, I floss, and I pop the aligners right back in there. I'm supposed to be wearing them for about 22 hours a day. They say 20 to 22 hours, but of course the longer you wear them, the better, so I'm trying to limit my eating to a very short window. My stomach's not too happy about that because I'm used to eating very slowly and just pacing my meals. My coffee and tea have also been a challenge. So you guys know I like to sip on coffee in the morning. I like to sip on tea during the day, and also at the end of the day I like to have my, well actually it's a goal to have my 16 ounces of steeped drink in the evening. What I do is I brew my coffee first thing in the morning now, and I don't touch it until I'm ready to have breakfast. And when I am ready to have breakfast, generally my coffee is a little bit cool by then, so I can pretty much down it. So I'll down half of it before breakfast, I'll eat, and then I'll down the rest of my coffee, and then I go and I brush. So when I come home from work, I will immediately steep my tea, and while I'm eating dinner, my tea is cooling, and by the time I'm done dinner, and maybe a snack, or I'll have my dessert right away, I will down my tea and then I will go brush. It's a process to take out the aligners, clean the aligners, floss, brush, put the aligners back, chew on the chewies. I'll do a whole video on the Invisalign once I have a few more weeks under my belt. I estimate that it's probably added maybe close to half an hour in terms of dental hygiene routine to my day. Today will be a very fun day. We're gonna see a couple of our friends. We're going to the TOCA cheese cave, and then we're heading to Canis for dinner. One other thing I wanted to mention, our TV just went kaput, and I'm actually not too broken up about it. My husband is a little bit upset because he is very reliant on TV, but I find we have the TV on too much, so I'm enjoying the peace and quiet. I could sit with no background noise, no music, nothing. I could just be in silence and be very happy. I'm going to be starting the process of narrowing down my lipstick collection. This is how much I have left. And what I'm doing is I'm swatching and trying to pick out my favorites. I'm not going to be picking out the ones that I want to discard. Instead, I'm just going to be focusing on what I love. I'm hoping to whittle this down to about 20 to 30 lipsticks with the ultimate goal of having 10 in my collection. So I've pulled out all my MAC lipsticks already. I'm going to back to MAC all those and get a few that I love once I'm ready to have a new lipstick in my collection. I have a little setup here, but the light keeps coming in and out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick all my favorites, and then I'm going to film the 20 or 30. I'm not going to show this collection in my official video, but here's a little behind the scenes for those of you who follow me. So far, I've picked out these two that are my absolute favorite, and these are the ones that I'm currently wearing daily. So guys, I did it. I whittled down my collection to 30 lipsticks, and I'm going to be doing a swatch video now. So all the rest of the products are gone. I did end up tossing them because they are really old. My lipsticks were all purchased probably between the time that I started my YouTube channel and 2014. So everything is about 3 to 6 years old, so they are all gone. I'm not going to be giving away my old lipsticks. I probably could have gone down to 20, but there are a lot of products that I haven't tried in a long time, so I want to have a bit of a bigger range to choose from for my next phase of decluttering. We are at TOCA at the Cheese Cave event. We got this little book to fill out, and here's what it looks like inside. Here are the cheeses we're going to be tasting. This plate is for my hubby and me to share. We also have 4 wine tastings.
Myself, Chip. I'm the restaurant chef over here. I have been with the company for almost 6 years, and I'm leading this restaurant last year. That's
right. The cheese event was a lot of fun. Now we're at Kensington Market. My friend wanted to check out this shop. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's got the Ordinary beauty products. Guys, Canis was so good. We pretty much tried everything on the menu because we each chose different items, and everything was delicious. And one thing I will say about the Eat at Home challenge and the no calories from drinks challenge, when you finally break the challenge, you really, really appreciate it. Had such a good day today with the cheese and the wine, the food at dinner, the wine at dinner. It was just fantastic. And I did end up brushing my teeth and flossing both after the cheese event and after dinner. Morning everyone, it's Sunday and hubby and I woke up really early this morning, and I mean really early. We woke up at 4:30, 4:45. I stay in bed for probably close to an hour before getting up, so still I was up before 6, and we are heading to the grocery store now. But I think I'm gonna end off the vlog here because nothing too exciting for the rest of the day. I think I'm just gonna do some cooking, but again, nothing exciting. And I have a ton of footage already just from the Invisalign updates and all of that. I don't know if I mentioned this, but one thing about the Invisalign is the aligners make my mouth so dry. I am constantly chugging water because just my gums are really dry, my lips, so that part isn't great, but otherwise they're very, very comfortable, and gotten quite used to them even after just a few days. But thank you guys for watching this vlog. I will be back very soon with another one. Have a great week and happy April. Bye.